Hey everyone, welcome back to AI with Absaar. Today, I've got something that's going to make you rethink the future of work. Boston Dynamics just dropped a video showing their humanoid robot, Atlas, doing something we've never seen before. Not parkour or flips, but real autonomous work on a factory line, making complex decisions in real time without any human input. But that's just the start. Across the world, China is making waves in robotics too, pushing robots with advanced language models and human-like perception skills. Is this the dawn of a new workforce where humans and machines work side by side? Or maybe even the start of a world where robots don't need us at all? The robot from Boston Dynamics, that's already gone viral a few times for its insane agility, backflips, obstacle courses, and all that. But this time, they're showing Atlas in a completely new light. Imagine it. A robot, not just programmed for some one-off moves, but capable of managing a full workload on an assembly line. And here's the wild part. No human is telling it what to do next. It's working autonomously, handling parts, adjusting to obstacles, and making split-second decisions all on its own. Just stop and think for a second about what that actually means. A robot doing a human's job, but faster and without breaks. Are we ready for robots that don't need human instructions at all? This latest Atlas demo is different from any we've seen before. Atlas is moving engine parts between containers, lifting them from varying heights, and placing them precisely in place on a moving mobile sequencing dolly. And it's doing it with the kind of precision and confidence you'd expect from an experienced worker. But it's not a human, and it's not remotely controlled. Boston Dynamics has set up Atlas with advanced vision, force, and proprioceptive sensors. Basically, it's seeing, feeling, and understanding the world around it in real time. If a part is out of place, it adjusts. If it meets resistance, it recalculates and tries again, all in the blink of an eye. Now this brings up a huge question. What does a world with robots this capable mean for human jobs? Robots used to be tools, things we operated and directed. But Atlas, it's an independent worker. Imagine a world where these robots are put into every car factory, every warehouse, every logistics center. What happens to all the people currently working those jobs? Is this the future of automation, or are we starting to phase out the human worker altogether? And here's another mind-blowing part. This latest version of Atlas, it's completely electric, no hydraulics like its older siblings. Why is that important? Well, it's lighter, it's quieter, and it can move with an impressive range of motion thanks to electric-powered actuators. Think of actuators like muscles for a robot. They give Atlas that smooth, almost human-like movement that makes it so effective in a fast-paced, complex environment. It can twist, lift, and pivot with a speed and precision that human workers just can't keep up with. And now that Boston Dynamics is owned by Hyundai, there's a clear push toward automotive applications. Think about it. Robots that can lift, adjust, and operate at this level of autonomy could be a game changer for car manufacturing. A production line where the robots are running nearly every task? We're talking faster production, fewer errors, and lower costs. But is it worth the potential loss of jobs? And do we really want to hand this much control over to machines? And Boston Dynamics isn't the only one making strides. Over in China, the AI race is heating up in an entirely different way. At the recent World Voice Expo in East China, iFly introduced a humanoid robot with some mind-blowing capabilities of its own. Picture this. Someone tells the robot they're thirsty, and the robot picks out a bottle of coffee from a set of objects and hands it over. But it's not just about identifying objects. iFly has equipped this robot with a new generation of large language models, letting it engage in a kind of perceptive understanding and even anticipation of human needs. Does this mean robots are getting more socially intelligent too? Could they soon understand and respond to us in ways that feel truly human? The Chinese government has pumped massive investments into what they're calling the AI Plus initiative. Right now, they're integrating AI not just into manufacturing, but into almost every aspect of daily life. Robots that interact with humans. So are we looking at a future where AI and robotics are not just helpers, but companions? Or maybe even competition? One standout device at the expo was Unitary Robotics' Unri H1, a humanoid robot capable of moving at a brisk 3.3 meters per second, already available for purchase at a hefty $90,000 a unit. Hundreds of orders have been placed. The market is demanding robots that can work, interact, and now, with language models, understand and respond. The future of robots isn't just in factories. It's potentially in our homes, our hospitals, and our schools. But here's the bigger picture. China and the US are driving AI and robotics development with vastly different approaches, and it's creating a competitive edge that has global implications. Boston Dynamics is showcasing advanced, factory-focused autonomy, while Chinese firms are integrating AI directly into consumer and industrial technologies alike. Are we headed toward a future where entire economies are built around these robotic workforces? Will countries that lag in AI development be left behind? And what happens if we cross the point where robots outperform humans in nearly every field? Now, let's not forget the impact on society. We already see debates heating up about whether we should even be building this kind of technology. Social media is buzzing with mixed reactions to the Atlas demo. Some people are impressed, others are concerned, and some are flat out disturbed. Why? Because this isn't just about a robot doing a cool task. This is a machine doing work without needing us. And for many, that's just a little too close to science fiction for comfort. Meanwhile, comparisons are being drawn between Atlas and Tesla's Optimus robots. You might remember Tesla's robots from that Cyber Rodeo event where they served drinks and mingled with guests. But here's the kicker. Tesla's robots were still partially remote controlled, with humans stepping in for more complex tasks. Atlas, on the other hand, it's handling tasks with zero human input, no remote controls, no scripted moves, just the robot and its algorithms. Atlas is arguably the closest thing we have to a truly autonomous industrial robot, and that's why it's both exciting and terrifying. And if you think this stops at factory work, think again. With machine learning models advancing rapidly, Boston Dynamics is already collaborating with the Toyota Research Institute, potentially integrating even more sophisticated AI. Imagine an Atlas that not only adapts to its surroundings, but learns on the job, growing smarter and more capable over time. A robot that not only replaces human workers, but actually improves as it works. Are we prepared for that level of independence in a machine? So, as we watch Atlas evolve and see China ramp up its AI efforts, one thing is clear. We're entering a new era. This technology isn't just changing industries, it's changing the way we think about labor, autonomy, and maybe even our own roles in the workforce. Are we on the edge of a revolution, or are we walking down a path we might one day regret? Let me know what you think in the comments. Are robots like Atlas the future we've been waiting for? Or is this tech moving a little too fast? As always, if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe to AI with Absaar for more on the latest in AI and robotics. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.